Hello and welcome back to Enderal. My name is Ussur. Like the other videos I've done, this will be me chopping it up. It'll be like a 2-hour record, and then I'll chop things up and make it so you don't have to sit through it, because this is a big world. Wanderer tells of combining archery with dirty tricks. Ah, the art of combat. I need to do that. Search for Jespar in the Dancing Nomad. Okay, so we'll turn on these things so I at least have somewhere to go. I know what I'm doing, and then we'll go figure out some quests. We'll try and level up. I need a bunch of reading books.
Walk blessed.
There's some kind of problem.
Yes. Guess what? There is. Some people just don't get the meaning of the word reliability.
What are you talking about? Maybe I can help.
You're not from the Order, are you? Elia, the novice who was assigned to me, she's supposed to help me transcribe these Pyrian tomes the Grand Master is so obsessed about. But 2 days ago, she simply vanished. If I were to guess, I'd say she's strolling around enjoying herself somewhere in the nobles' quarter. I'd go look myself, but I'm lucky if I get to breathe within all this work. Go find her and tell her to get her bloody ass up here and help me. If you do that, it won't be to your disadvantage.
That's not exactly the greatest reward I've heard. It won't be to your disadvantage.
Well,
Okay, that's not much. Whoop-de-doo, I won't be losing anything. Let's talk about gaining things.
Huh?
You end up in Nara's Zul Renthiel's order.
Now look at that. Someone who's actually interested in us as people, rather than in our knowledge about the Pyrians. But it's your lucky day. I really wouldn't mind a good talk right now. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Arizalian brandy. Vintage 8214. What do you say? A glass and a good talk? There are a couple of things I wanted to ask you anyway.
Sure.
All right then. When I hear you say that, I don't regret for a second that I never came back to Ostian. Even though I've thought about it from time to time.
From Ostian, you look more like a Scarag to me.
Wow! Finally, someone who says it up front. Yeah, I've got some Scarag blood in me, though comparably little in regards to how much it shows. My grandfather, he used to serve in the South Realms Marines. And one day they captured a ship of Scarag raiders, some of them women. Stories say he fell in love with one of them, and yeah, you can connect the dots. But to answer your original question, yes, I'm from Ostian. Though we fled the city around 10 years ago. The right choice, as I probably don't need to tell you. The temple was always a bunch of fanatical fuckheads, but that bastard High Priest Janus gave the word butcher an entirely new meaning.
Wow. One more thing about your ancestry. Do you know anything more about that woman your grandfather fell in love with? That's not an everyday story.
I know. And, nah, I hardly know anything about her. Only that they were raiders and that she fled about 2 years after giving birth to me. Poor Grandpa. You should have seen how people reacted to the way I looked. Even as a kid, they always looked at me and my almond-shaped eyes as if they were expecting me to pull out a skull fetish any second and start putting curses on anyone in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Maybe. Warriors of the Creator. War against the infidels. The Creator's children don't even sugarcoat how radical their faith is anymore. And still, so many people join their ranks. It's fucking insane. But then again, I guess that's religion for you.
Yep.
Don't think for yourself anymore. Let someone else do it for you. At least it was for my brother. I had. He was about 15 years older than me, and was always a troubled child. Rakul. That was his name. You know, my family was very wealthy before we fled. Drapers for generations. The best in Ostian. I suppose that's why my father expected so much from Rakul, since I, as a woman, wouldn't have been allowed to take over the business when my father would have retired.
That's just wrong.
Rakul. He just wasn't made out for it, you know? He was shy and introverted, and never had a hand for money. I can't remember how often Father told him that he was a disgrace to the family.
Well, that's kind of rude.
You can call it that, yes. Looking back, I think the temple only gave him what Father wouldn't. A perspective. The feeling of being needed. He spent almost all of his time in the temple after his conversion, and knew the entire Rania, their holy scripture, by heart. Well, in one day, he announced that simply attending the masses wasn't enough anymore. He would join the temple's warriors. Damn right. That's what these bastards do. They exploit the vulnerability of people like him and indoctrinate them with their fucking bullshit. And once that's done, they send them to fight for their holy causes. In other words, their own interests, like pawns on a chessboard. And if they die, then they call it a fucking honor. I'm sorry, my dame. Your youngest son just died. But don't worry, he's in a better place now, eating grapes and drinking honey. What solace, isn't it? Now, do you have any other neglected children for us? We're running short on material.
Ooh,
Damn it, I hate
bitter.
those bastards. I just hate them so much. He was slaughtered, hacked into pieces by Chancellor Baratheon's cavalry. That was before the peace treaty. I'd be surprised if they taught him what end of a lance to stab with before they sent him into the field. But, well, I guess that answers the question you asked me up in the temple, doesn't it? I was sick of seeing people using religion for their own ends. Creator, Lightborn, the Great Spirit. Same shit, different name. And you know what? No matter how much chaos the death of the gods caused, I don't regret being a part of it, not in the least. It was the right thing to do. Anyway, it was good talking to you, but I'm dying for a nap. Take care.
Okay. A fine drink.
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Well, one, that's rude. Two, I'm watching you shake your booty.
I know that accent Leon understands. Just think about it, okay?
I will. Take care. Hey, you came. Come on, take a seat.
Out of the way, woman.
Yes, who should say that?
Oh my god.
That's just
Ooh.
what it is. Everything was better in the
So,
old days.
tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard.
I'm trying to make sense of it all.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Narem. Shoot.
All right, we'll tell him about recent events. I don't know what I'm telling
I
him.
can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women. Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
What? You want to leave?
Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion. I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that?
Make him more relatable.
Further, fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually, not that bad, don't you think?
Yeah, it might actually work.
Oh, you're too kind. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'd probably lack both the pathos and the idealism for such a profession. You know, I'm aware of how these esteemed keepers up there talk about sellswords like me. I could save 30 virgins from a Myrodon rampage. At the end of the day, they'd always say I did it for the money, because I wanted to bed the women, or whatever. I'm driven by inferior motives, while no matter what their actions end in, they are good guys, because they do things for the right reasons. If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else. I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones.
Yeah.
They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate.
I agree.
The only thing left to do for the capable hate monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know?
I'm right there with you.
The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
I couldn't agree more.
You do? And here I thought I'd get an indignant cry and a splash of wine thrown in my face. That's how most people react. In any case, I think I'll take my leave now.
Oh, you made me yawn.
But the ship to Calais leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you stayed. The city needs more good-looking
Well,
mercenaries.
it most recently gained a good-looking Aramis man. Maybe that'll make up for when I leave. Keep your chin up.
Don't leave. Level 7. Yes. Okay, do I want mana, stamina, or health? Let's go with stamina.
Just as it is. Everything was better in the old days.
Getting down and boogieing, lady. Tavern customer. Okay, I stopped you from dancing. I didn't mean to. I was just going to say hello.
Maid.
Oh, or not. Whatever.
So,
Okay, well, I do have stuff to do in the city. I'd also like to look at this on, like, a bigger perspective. Like, where... Okay, so I got something over here. Signet leader and the 2 novices. I'd like to get out of the city and do something out and about and be able to fight. Which is awesome. So, I'm going to have to go to the quick travel spot, which I can't remember where it is. And, get myself a ride. My sir.
Yes?
Alright, dude.
Good evening.
I need a flight.
Sure. Where to?
Ooh, that's it. Oh, god damn it, that's a good question. Hold on. No, no, no. Okay, I'm going over here, the Heartlands. Dual Towers, Old Ration Yard. Ah, Northern Heartland. That's where I need to go, my fine man.
Sure. Where to?
Northern Heartland. Let's get on my rad and go! Fly, goat dragon thing! So dark. Alright. I need to go straight ahead and take a right. Alrighty. Now, hopefully the road that I'm going to be taking a right on is like... Oh, I got him already, apparently. Is like visible, because some of these trails have looked like deer trails. Yeah, this is an actual road. Let's visit some stuff on my way there. If I can find like a mine or something. I want to go this way. You know what? There's a tower. Let's go and explore the tower. You are a thing. Enderal, Enderalian cotton. Oh, heck yeah! That's why we go explore towers. Take all.
Wrong time, wrong place.
Sorry I stole your shit. Whack. Whack, whack. Okay, now I'm not sorry anymore because you're dead. In fact, I'm gonna steal more of your shit because I need money. Take all. Holy crap! You could have totally obliterated me if you knew I was coming. Alright, highwayman. Money. It's heavy, but I'll take it. If we're gonna do something of... We should do high value. Take all the lockpicks. And arrows. That's good enough. Oh, hi! You're a highwayman. And you're dead. Weight. You're not very good, highwayman, I must say. Old border watch discovered. Aha. In we go. Alright. This is part of what I liked about Skyrim. Excuse me. Part of what I liked about Skyrim is that... Oh my god, mouse, really? What are you doing? There it goes. You could just go somewhere, and you would find... stuff! Wow, that was a good booby trap. There. Let's not get hit by any more of those. Oh my god, mouse! Okay, I need a new battery in my mouse. It's driving me nuts. Well, that was ridiculous. I had to give up and get a wired mouse. Okay. Now, I took care of the trap trigger. I'd love to know what the hell it was. Oh! Oh. Like I said, that guy could have wrecked me if he knew I was coming. Holy cow. But yes, this is one of the things I really liked about Skyrim is you could just go around any corner. There was something waiting for you to find. Waiting for you. And it would have stuff in it that could help make you rich or give you a better weapon. Hi! No, it's not. Guess what? Your friends are all dead. Take that. Okay. Take those. Old vagrant boots. Vagrant dress. Probably not worth as much. Law picks, yes. Oh, good. A skull. At least it's not a bloody one. I hear something. Take all. Oh! More people, huh? Come get some. I would love to be able to do a Fus Roda right now. Just walk through that door. Fus! Out of combat, out of combat, out of combat. Shit. Hey, that's not very nice. Oh my god, I'm dead. Okay, so I'm having problems with this new wired mouse. I've got it plugged into USB 3.0 and it's just not going. Ah, they're chasing me! No! No! Yes. Worsening my arcane fever, but I need to be healed. Oh, 52.9%. Yikes, this is not going well. I'm hitting the mouse button. You probably can hear it. It's quite loud. It doesn't seem to want to register that I'm doing it as well when I'm in a fight. Wow. Okay. I got 2. I believe there was 3 of them. So let's go back, finish it off, and loot this place. Take that. Oh, that was a nice spin attack. Mine was better. Cheese wheels. Yeah, I can use the hearth. However, oh, cabbage, potatoes, a leek, a carrot or 2. Can I make soup? God damn, you guys drink all the wine, don't you? Ah, wine. Take. Alright, it sounds like he's here. He's just upstairs, maybe? Egg, garlic. Hi! You've been talking this whole time I've been running around and I couldn't figure out where you were, and now I've got you. There are, of course, still more enemies around. That couldn't possibly be all of them. You guys come down here and go fishing? Oh, you take a boat ride. That wouldn't make you a highwayman, that would make you a river raider, right? Burn, bitch. Die! Thank you. That's pretty heavy. I'm gonna have to stop taking that. Seriously. Foos! Stun them just enough so I can get close without taking another hit. Okay, reinforced leather shield. Ooh, that sells for a good amount. Another one for steel. It's heavy though. Oh, they're so heavy. I'm still moving west. Oh, they stood out so much that I thought they had to be something. No, they're just pretty. They're not alchemy, they're just pretty. Bird! What? Hey! That's a cool looking shield.
Fucking piece of shit.
Oh! Okay, it was a kill shot. Oh wow, that froze in a hurry. Maybe that's the problem I'm having with my mouse, is it's just not running as smooth as it should. I don't know. Well, now I need to go back and sleep on the bedroll, you dicks. Can you guys just fuck off? A fine steel shield. That's gonna sell for a lot. With leather shoes. I need lighter things that are worth money because these heavy ones are gonna bog me down, and I'm never gonna make it to my quest and back if I don't start doing something about the weight I'm taking in. Rest for one day. 1 hour. Scared the shit out of me. You scared me. It wasn't nice. Yes, you're adorable, but Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
This way. Hello. I'm here. Master Arenthiel sent me. I'm supposed to take the trial to become a keeper.
Oh, yes. You're the prodigy. I was expecting something else. I hope you're aware of what you're getting yourself into. Our novices trained for years for this trial. And as much as I respect the Grand Master, I think this is naive. In other words, it will be dangerous. Be aware of that. How selfless of you. But
I don't have a choice if we want to keep living.
Then it seems I'm granted the extraordinary honor of exalting the first pathless in the history of the Order to a keeper. The others will scream for joy. Give me the package the
Shut the fuck up!
gave you, and say hello to your
I have
new
to go
comrades.
prepare something.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I hope
we just
in
did
other
this.
words,
We just did
it will
this.
be
Shut up.
dangerous. Be aware
Hi.
of that.
Oh, hello.
Sorry.
You are unexpected addition, aren't you?
Yeah, it
Prodigy?
wasn't my idea.
It does.
Call me
actually.
Ussur. Sounds
I'm
less
Kalia
awkward.
Sakaresh, by my path, novice and aspirant to the first sigil. I have been told what you did in Old Rashengrad, that you saved the excavations and fought back the mercenaries all on your own. An astonishing feat.
Probably
truly.
exaggerated, but
You have my respect for that.
save the excavations, yes, but the people from the Order
I
were
know,
already dead.
But you tried.
I
You know,
did.
I'm really curious as to what the mercenaries thought they were doing. Anyway, it's been an honor to meet
Yep.
you in person. Let's talk later.
They're either an idiot or they're bloodthirsty or whatever. Yeah. Hi.
I don't want to hear it.
Fuck you too.
You're prattling. I don't want to hear it. Just shove off.
As you wish, princess.
Heretics.
All right, enough of the chatter. Come here.
You told me to chatter,
These
dickbag.
potions will be necessary later, so be careful with them. Apart from that, it's still a few miles to the ritual place.
A few
As
miles?
you're all gifted with magic, the spores in the forest ahead will make you a little dizzy, but we won't stay for long.
Okay.
Any questions?
What are we doing? Spores are you talking about exactly?
Long story. Simply put, they come from a... So, in case you're thinking about exploring further, take some magical protection and... Good. Stay close to me.
Hey, I'm just trying to gain knowledge. Oh my god, he runs the same speed as me! Finally! Wait, no. No.
But it's too late for that. Korek would have conquered the city. Instead, you will be ashamed.
Whoa, we're just fucking freaking out. Okay. Whoa. Hey, can we talk about that?
So this is the Whispering Forest. Fascinating. I've read a lot about it, but never actually seen it.
Okay, purple tree. Cool. Why?
Get ready.
Oh, hey. Charis. Or as they call them, pus beetles. Okay. I was ready, and we did it.
Wait,
So-
do you see that?
Yes, that man. What is he doing?
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
Shall I explore?
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his right mind would voluntarily travel through the Whispering
Alright,
Forest.
stay ready.
We'll go take a look at him.
Hey, it seems you're mining, sir. What you mining?
She's with me now. Forever.
Whoa! Boss? There's something wrong with him. Why, I take the woodcutter's axe?
You there?
Don't-
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm just gonna back up.
She's with me now. Forever.
What are you, deaf? Identify yourself.
His eyes. Master, this is the Red Madness.
Shit, of course. You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand?
Why is there blood around
She
your
wanted to
mouth?
leave me. Just like that.
This is
But now, she will stay. She promised.
Whoa!
By the righteous path! Have you lost your mind?
I ask you the same thing, damn it! Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
Oh, really? Malphus, protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind that one needs to understand a disease in order to heal it? And that
I'll just take this bloody cabbage, you know, it might heal me later.
Impatient.
Or actually, like right now, hey, bloody cabbage.
You're not being fair, Master. I was only protecting us.
Like heck you did. You behaved like an idiot. And not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline. I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I...
It looks like he's been eating
He
her.
really was trying to protect us, Master. Maybe...
Do I make myself clear?
I heard you, boss.
You do, Master. And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted. Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
What's to take care of? Ugh. Maybe he was trying to mine human hearts for Relata Shara. Boss, was Relata Shara mean? There's a thing right there, boss. With purple fire on it.
There it is. The first foothold. This is where Malphus's vassals erected their first camp. So behave yourselves accordingly. You too, prodigy.
What does that even mean? Is it holy ground? You know, there was a guy just mining his wife back there. What? Okay.
Well then, before we start, there's something I need to tell you. Something, important.
Are you gonna put me on the stone table and sacrifice me like Aslan?
Rumors concerning the deaths of the Lightborn. They're true.
I know.
What?
The gods are dead. They fell 2 winters ago, beneath the sword of an unknown traveler. We, that is, the Order, have known about this for quite some time now, but haven't told the common people yet. But since the
bees, get out of here.
You intend to take the trial, there's no way to disguise the truth
Stupid
anymore.
flies. Stop buzzing in my ear.
How can a god die?
There was a prophecy, as old as the Lightborn themselves, in which there was talk of a shadow god, who would end the era of gods. And it came true. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry.
I know, but we are going to have a great cleansing.
Tell us that this is a test, Master. It is, isn't it? A test of our faith.
No, the Lightborn are dead. But, hard as it may be to accept, we cannot afford to fall into a spiritual crisis right now.
The Order of the Gods, Malphas's order, was created to protect the Lightborn. And if what you're saying, this blasphemy is true, then we're meaningless. We failed, don't you see that?
See, this is the crisis of faith he was talking about.
By the Black Guardian, I just can't believe it.
And though I shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. 3rd Revelation, verse 137. I know it's hard, Dunmore, but if this is true, we have to show strength and keep on believing in what the Lightborn stood for.
Yeah.
Which is the idea of peace and...
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh. If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the Order is going downhill.
Yep, you're a dick.
Do you really think I don't know about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified long time ago.
I'm on your side.
You don't mean that, Dunmore.
I got your back.
Drop it.
You're using 2 hands and you're a witch. Yep, I got your back.
No, we are not. This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time
Can I kill him?
Scriptures instead of your brandy bottle, you would see it as well.
Can I kill him?
You just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you.
But...
No buts. Do you understand?
Yes.
I think you should have punched him, boss.
I hope so, for your sake. Just be glad that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than ever. Just be glad. Now enough of
Oh my
this.
god, where are these fucking bugs?
There will be enough
They're just
time for
constantly
depression and personal crisis
buzzing in my ear. Can we do something?
Let's recite the holy words.
I don't know.
Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor. In life, as in death.
May your light guide me.
Good. As you know, this trial will test the fortitude of your spirit.
I think he's gonna fail.
This is what distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool. Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I gave you.
Is it gonna tickle?
You first, prodigy. Let's hope the Grand Master was right about you.
I really hope I don't go psycho bonkers and freak out again. Looks like we're going psycho bonkers and freaking out. Hello? Where am I? Who are you?
Oh no. No. No, no. I knew I wouldn't be the last one. Did they also tell you the tales about the Keeper's spirit?
Nah.
They've lured you into a trap, you know. And you fell for it. Because you're arrogant. Just as I am.
I'm not arrogant. I don't really have a choice or a say in this. Whining illusion. I expected a little more.
I know I'm not real. But then again...
What is
reality anyway? If I told you that you and your friend Sirius actually lie dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has happened so far, your journey to Ark, the search at the Sun Coast, was only a dream, Would you be able to recognize the truth?
Yeah.
The answer is no. Because you don't want to be dead. Therefore, your mind will do anything to make you believe this entire dream you've had was and is reality.
Yeah, how am I able to dream if I'm
Doesn't
dead?
it?
Must make sense.
What is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your lungs.
No, it can't be an
The very
eternity.
last instant before it tears them apart. In your mind, it could be an eternity.
No.
A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes. But what's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me. And I'm tired of trying to make you.
Blah,
Now
blah,
leave
blah,
me
blah.
alone before we make the suppressor even angrier. He doesn't like words. He likes the silence.
Well, he can go fuck himself, he says in a loud voice.
Oh, that's so typical. The suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever.
Because he wants us to
Why we
lose
can't
hope to
access
stop
our
believing.
feelings and wishes.
Don't
does it
stop
Because he wants us to
believing.
lose hope. To stop believing.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans, what I have to do to finally
We
be
humans,
free.
huh?
Give up. Detach myself from the dreams of the past. Who knows if there were anything else than phantasms to begin with?
That's why you're still here.
No, not yet. It's too early to surrender.
I hope and just keep waiting for that one miracle that will end the pain once and for all.
Yeah, I'll wait. And you will wait with me forever.
Wrong.
What the? How did you do that?
I walked up to it. Wish I knew.
You simply opened it? But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping, and you just...
I am the prodigy.
Come on. We have to look. We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but still we have to see. Come, lead the way.
How can I come and lead the way? You're not making any sense. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. Requires key. Requires key. Do I have... I've got a dagger. You scared me! Seducer! No! Get away, seducer! You could do something!
By the gods! These are the scourges of the suppression. They want to punish us.
Actually, I think they want to seduce us. Could you help? Shit stain? Ectoplasm. That's a rancid health potion, but it is one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all the ectoplasms. Construct a narrative for yourself, fairy tale about who you want to be, and you found exactly those people who confirm it. And someone believes in your fairy tale. Simply wrong. All about you is wrong. You are pathetic. You know that? What would Sirius say about this? Well, somebody can read my fucking mind. Oh God! No! No, I didn't mean it! I mean, you're already dead, but I'm sorry. Ugh. Seems there's a lot of that going on here. You'll never suppress me. I have the will of a god. Ooh, that was juicy sounding. Oh. Hey, level 8. I need health. Badly. There we go. Okay, I see more of them. Boy, it got dark in a hurry, didn't it? Of course, I'm saying that, and it's been dark. Like, this game has been very dark the whole time. It's not like it got dark in a hurry right now. It was dark from the moment you play it. It's certainly not getting lighter out. Or brighter, or yeah, it's just all kinds of fucked up. Hey, what do we do now, dude? Okay. We don't go that way. Whew.
Haven't we been here before? By the gods, everything here looks so similar. It's a damn maze. Oh, really? We should never have left. This will be our doom.
You whiny little bitch.
Oh, no. No. Do you see it? All the cells. They're all empty. And there's blood. Oh, no. There were people in there just like us. They didn't know their place either, and now they're dead. They've simply dissolved because we dared disobey the suppressor. By the gods, this is what will happen to us too. I knew it was a mistake to leave in the first place. I just knew it.
Fake remorse. Wow, those were long. Get up. So, I took remorse. What does that do for me? Escape from this strange place. There's something left. Oh, there we go. Couldn't really see it. It's really quite dark in here. What the fuck is that? Now, can I put remorse there? What is remorse? Remorse. Drop. Open the door!
Oh, no. Can't you see? We're back where we...
Yeah, I need to heal. Shut up. We'll take care of it. Okay.
What? Leave me alone! The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible. No, you haven't. Because you're
I
blind.
haven't seen anything.
The suppressor is here, in every single stone.
Every drop of
in
blood,
every
yet you were
bone.
blind to
But
see
I should
it.
have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you
Now you
because
drag
for
me
a
into this
brief
along
moment,
with you.
You made me want to believe, and now you've dragged me into...
Must be a
No,
way
there
out here.
Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply in the past. And that's why we do not deserve freedom.
I don't get it. Who are you? A part of me? An illusion?
Of course I'm a part of you, and you are
I
a
should
part
have known
of
you would
me.
understand. You're
Isn't
too
that
weak. You
obvious?
always were.
But I should have known you wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were.
Well, I definitely do not understand what to do now.
Suppress punishment.
Okay. I'm gonna save it because I'm going to murder him. First of all,
Be horrible.
tired of bitching.
Oh, well. So you figured it out?
Yeah.
Yes. I am what keeps you in this place. But was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your skin, and the water filling your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
Found what? Wasn't sure I needed to hit him, but I was kind of out of options. He was the only thing left to interact with. Okay, let's get up. Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm not back in my armor, so this must be a dream as well, right? Right! What the fuck are you? You're busy. Interacting doesn't work.
Oh, hey. Good to see you awake. How are you feeling?
That's not what I want to wake up to. Where's everybody else?
Good question. The room was empty when I came here. Actually, that's quite weird now that you mention it. The entire temple seemed kind of deserted. But, probably a ceremony or something like that. Now, tell me, how are you holding up? I heard this trial's quite the feat. Apparently, some of the novices never wake up again.
Fine, I guess. Where are we?
The curarium, to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixon guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here. So
This is bullshit.
I mean, hey.
You wouldn't know who Ixon was.
I believe congratulations are in order. Well, you shouldn't. Do you know why? Because you're pathetic.
I knew it.
Simply pathetic.
Yeah, fuck you.
I said you are pathetic. At first, we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone. You're a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophet, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
Who are you?
And a murderer.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. What have you done to us?
Yeah.
You are so naive. The world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. That's the way it was, and that's the way it's going to be.
I will kill you all.
Enough of the banter, urchin. We wanted to meet you, and so we did, even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
Okay, you're rude, for starters. I'd love to know who all of you were. Yep, I was right. Gonna freak out and go psycho bonkers. Oh, hey. Is it real this time? Is it really real? Is my waking up really real? Hey.
Thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one.
Nope.
How are you? You look exhausted.
The true answer's probably a little bit over your pay grade. Had a dream, nightmare.
That's probably one of the after effects of the potion, but it will pass, I'm sure of it.
No.
But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all.
It's
I woke up just
part
a
of
few
me
hours
being a
earlier,
prophet.
and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it.
Yeah.
But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
That make us keepers?
Almost, yes.
We have to take
All
the
that is left
oath?
to do is to take the oath.
Okay.
And then, speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course, about this cycle.
So you know how awesome I am now.
This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction.
Yep.
This is a lot to take in.
Okay. Figured. What do you make of all this? The cycle, this
Hard
cleansing.
to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot.
Yeah.
At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you.
Yeah. I wish I could say that with the same conviction as him. To be honest, I don't think I've really understood all of what's happened to me yet.
Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given.
I know.
And as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you. Well, as
What's
I said,
the next
we both
step?
have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium.
Okay. We both? What about
Right.
Dunwar?
Dunwar. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again.
Right. Maybe a little self-control would have done him
He
some good.
was impulsive, yes. You know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior.
Yep.
The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? But I guess Master Baitar's revelation was just
He
too
could have
much
been
for him.
great to the
It's
Order
hard
with
to be
some
told that
guidance.
everything
He
you've
was
lived for is a
getting
lie.
guidance to this point. He wasn't taking it. Don't seem to be too shaken up over all this. Death of the Lightborn, I mean.
Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who first thought of it.
Okay.
Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy.
Okay. Talk about the Lightborn and their ideas as if they wouldn't have cost thousands of lives. They weren't as benevolent as you make them out to be. Interesting thought. Speaking of Dunwar, what was that thing at the ritual place all about? He called you a witch.
I knew the question would come eventually.
Yeah.
I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later, you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
Sounds great. Would have asked if I weren't interested.
As you
Shoot.
wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I never got to know my parents.
That sucks. How
I
come?
wish I knew.
That's your story? What?
What I do know, though,
Oh,
is that the first
hey.
memory I have is of waking up.
I was gonna say, that's not much of a story.
It was dark, and I felt dizzy, and I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me.
Okay. What was
The
it?
entire village. It had been destroyed.
That's crazy.
There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children. And the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh.
Crazy.
Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness.
Who treats a 6-year-old like that?
It's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday.
Why'd those men
it turned
attack
out
you?
The riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed the whatever it was, from the distance, and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out.
Oh?
The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the writers think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer.
Maybe you're a Lightborn reincarnate. Really thought a 6-year-old destroyed the entire village? That's ridiculous!
Maybe. For them, as simple people, it was probably the best explanation they had. And think about it, it's not that far off. A motherless child who neither talks nor breathes steadily is found abandoned on the roadside and has a strange mark on her face.
Oh, that's not a tattoo.
Hunting, and when they come back, they find their village in ruins, with that foundling child being the only survivor. You have to admit, it's not that much of a stretch, even if those men hadn't been superstitious farmers.
And the men wanted to do what exactly? Take revenge?
Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, it doesn't matter, because I somehow managed to get away before they could do anything.
Did you kill more of them?
All by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end, because I was pathless.
Brought you into the Undercity,
Yes.
right?
Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act.
Maybe.
Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my 2nd year.
A keeper adopted
Yes,
you.
Otherwise, I would not be here.
Hey,
He
that's
saw
lucky.
me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it.
Okay.
Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
They just saw you and decided to adopt you? That sounds to be true, honest. Those are about pathless trying to get in their ranks. It's not like we both don't have our reasons.
That's right, we do, but we are both still pathless, and that disqualifies us according to the holy verses. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malphas's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast, and no matter what I do, I always will be.
Okay.
Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
So what happened to him? Where is he now?
He was very old, and there was nothing anyone could do about it.
No, it's fine. You don't have to talk about
it, if you don't mind.
It is basically your dad. Come on, no. Definitely not the fisherman's daughter from the village, I'll give you that.
I guess I'm not.
Dunwar believes that this story about you being responsible for the destruction of the village is actually true.
He does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From
Awesome.
then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
I'm sorry. Oh, you're talented, intelligent, and pretty. Any reasons for the other novices to envy you?
Yes, maybe. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important. On my goals.
Which be?
Several. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe.
Sure. Let's talk later. I should go see the Grandmaster now.
It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
Want to spend a little more time with me? Okay, baby.
Good. Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go.
Sounds great. Don't mind if I do.
Well then, let's go.
Now, did I equip my stuff? No. Steel.
Now then, let's go.
Lead the way. I'm right behind you. Right behind you. There we go. Just waiting on you. It was a door. You opened it. And we're moving on. All right.
All right, this is the sanctum. It's a place of silence and prayer, and also where we'll be exalted later.
Look at that dude's armor, girl! We need armor like that.
Greetings.
Hi. I'm here.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Eat a dick.
Wherever you look, where is this supposed to lead?
Both of you, eat a dick. You're being rude. We're pathless and we're outlanders. Suck it. All right. Where'd you go, girl? There you are. Hi.
Okay, I think you've seen this place before.
Yeah.
We call this part of the temple the Chronicum, and in here is gathered the knowledge of the Order, written down in books and parchments. Plus, all of the experiments and research on artifacts and magic is done here. So it's a place you'll probably see often in the near future.
Okay.
Ah, and just below the Chronicum is the temple smithy.
Oh, really?
You should go there if you need equipment.
I do.
Over there. That's the Scuola and the quarters, where both the keepers and the novices live. There's also a training room where everything from swordplay to marksmanship can be trained and taught. You will find some skilled teachers there.
Oh, really?
Well, I think that's about it. You've already been to the Emporium, and I assume to the Eye of the Gods as well. I suggest you speak to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready to take the oath.
Okay, can you be my new friend?
Prepare myself, probably. Now walk blessed. I will see you soon.
Just can't get enough of me, can ya? I get it.
Ah, there you are.
Yep.
Glad you made it. So, how was it? I heard quite some stories about this trial, and was never sure what to make of it.
Thought you wanted to be on a boat to
I changed my mind.
Kile.
Come, let's go upstairs. It'll be worth it.
Oh. You have a bedroll laid out for us. Nope. I guess we're just gonna talk. Okay. I'm here. Now what? He's busy. Oh my god, Jesper. Jesper! Oh, stop. Do something. Here, let me help you. Let me help you. Yeah! Do we gotta go up? Is that what we gotta do, Jesper? You have to search for a bed to rest. I don't want to rest. I just want to kill some time. That's not how I do it. Okay. Alright, Jesper, I'm going outside.
There we are. Wait a second. So, wine or pipe?
Wine sounds good.
Termatralian brandy, vintage 8190. A real treasure. Consider it a congratulatory gift for passing the trial.
Thanks. Did you have to, like, run through me to do that?
Nothing better than a good pipe and a nice sight to go along with it.
Are you talking about me?
It's always sad to see how few people can truly appreciate these things. Anyway, tell me, my friend, what is it that drives you? I've been asking that myself since we met. I mean, it's not like anyone's forcing you to play errand boy for Arenthiel, is there? And with your abilities, you could make a fortune as a mercenary. Not to mention the danger you put yourself in. Securing the excavation site, passing the trial, they certainly haven't been easy on you so far.
I know. If this cleansing is real, we're in this together. I might as well help to fight it.
Makes sense. In any case, it's interesting
Not wanting to
to see how you
die.
got from being a magically gifted refugee to the center of all this. Kind of reminds me of a woman I used to travel with, Alicia. No matter where she went, she always ended up in the eye of the storm.
I've got that luck. How did you end up traveling with her?
Usually I work better on my own, but this partnership was refreshing in every aspect. It felt good to know someone's got your back for a change, especially with the kind of work I do. Which is why we decided to stick together after that first job. And it went great, at least initially.
So what happened?
She just cared too much, you know? Yeah, she was a mercenary, but she only ever picked the jobs where she thought she could help people, or at least do no damage. As you can imagine, that doesn't always work out in my profession, and whenever it didn't, she really took it to heart. It was sad, if you think about it, really.
So I take it you were a couple?
We traveled together and we had sex, so yes, according to most people's definition of it, we were a couple.
Okay. How long did you work together?
Let me think. About 3 years. Yeah. We went to Araziel, Kira, Artwend, and one time we even fought a group of petrified on Millet.
I don't even know what that
She
meant.
fought as ardently as she lived. I don't know how I would have survived that fight without her.
Okay. She wanted to help. Why did she become a mercenary?
Several reasons. First of all, she was primarily a traveling healer, and used the money she got from those jobs to sustain herself. Secondly, Alicia wasn't all selflessness. She wanted to help people, yeah, but she also wanted to make experiences, I guess. Live like an eagle, love like a madman, and dream like a god. A bit cheesy, yeah, but that was her credo.
How come you split up?
We were simply too different. I guess that's what it comes down to. Let's face it, I'm a pathetic white knight, and an even worse world savior. Alicia and I, we were just bound to clash. We were lovers, then friends, then lovers again, and so on and so forth.
Do I hear regret in your
Ultimately, that's
voice?
just too much for me. Too extreme. Too absorbing.
So she wanted something serious. Love.
Love as she defined it, yeah. Had it been for her, we would have married after that first night.
And what was it that you wanted?
Long story. Not one that puts me in a favorable light. At least if you're like most people. Let's save that for another time.
Alrighty. So you split up.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. But anyway, enough about me. What about you? Has there ever been someone in your life? Or have you always been the lone wolf?
I'm sensing a subtext here, not that I'd mind.
Oh my, is that how you think of me? Can't two good-looking adventurers have a nice chat on a beautiful evening without implications?
Yeah.
But jokes aside, I think I know what you're trying to say. And as attractive as you are, I'm afraid I have to pass.
No problem.
Samara? No, I don't know. Maybe the entire thing with Alicia was enough for me. Sex is fine, but I guess I'm just not naive enough for anything else anymore. Love, love, love. People have such lofty expectations these days, really. Sometimes I think it would help us all to admit that there isn't that much that separates us from the apes. No. That would just
I didn't want to necessarily go down this rabbit hole. It was just something I thought was funny,
but
but
have 100 options to choose from. You see, this is exactly what I meant with the lofty expectations. We're here, we get along, and we're having a good time. Why the need? Why don't you tell me a little more about this trial?
Okay.
I heard you passed it together with that quiet girl, Kalia. What's she?
Ah, what? Hey, what? Oh, it's just Otto doing it. What are your thoughts on the current events?
You mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere, the frenzied civilians?
That's a V.
I'd say this country's seen better times. But at least something happens. It makes this place less boring.
Okay.
That's just life, I think. There comes a point when you've done all you can. My. We've certainly lost track of time, haven't we?
Sort of.
I really need to hit the hay for a couple hours now. I'll have to go look for some new work tomorrow. And I've heard about a nobleman who's looking for a sellsword. That is, if Arenthiel or old Bushybeard doesn't have a new job for me by then. Say what you want about them. Their pay is beyond generous. I'll see you around, my friend.
All right. You still got your eyes closed. You might want to open them before you walk anywhere. Yeah, I was more interested in the girl Kalia than him, so I wasn't actually going to romance him. I was just saying that because I thought it was funny. Okay, so I need to go to the Sun Temple. Okay, so we need to get upstairs. They're not gonna do it here. Hi.
Come with me.
You scared the shit out of me.
As you wish.
Go ahead. Do I really need an escort? And could you go faster? I was going to go up the stairs, but you got in my damn way. Hurry the fuck up. You know what? To hell with you. I am here, boss.
It is time. Come forward.
I think I just chopped my foot off by kneeling down with this sword on, boss.
I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration. You consider it a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia...
She's got some nice armor. I think it's better than the hodgepodge collection of shit I've got.
Yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one.
Two pathless ones.
It was always people who have given strength to the Order. People like you and me. Yes, we did serve the Lightborn, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea. We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good. This man,
I don't want to make sacrifices.
He is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, he faced it and found us. Consecrated ones, repeat my words.
Okay.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
What's the sigil?
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today I receive the sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect.
Yeah, I totally wouldn't have remembered that. I'm glad they have an option to just click it, because he's saying too long of sentences. Now that one I could probably handle.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Thus, you are elevated to keepers of the first sigil. Rise. Now let us all recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the
Hi.
horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor in life as in death.
She can't stop looking at me.
May your light guide me. Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength.
See? She just can't stop looking at me. Oh, she finally did now.
Get your armor at the temple's forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news.
Oh, what are these sigils?
After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the first sigil. And over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks, up to the fourth sigil, which is held by the Truchessa and the Grandmaster, me.
Said I'm now a keeper of the order?
Sigil, yes. Our masters will teach you. Our smiths will equip you. That is all that I wanted.
Okay. See ya.
Walk blessed.
Okay. I will probably go and take care of the blacksmith and training, because apparently there's just masters who will train me. In between this one and the next time I do anything. But that is Enderal again. I will continue playing. I don't do it as often as I do some of the other stuff because I've been recording for almost 2.5 hours. And it may get me an hour-long episode just because the world is so big. There is so much to run around and do. It's just like playing Skyrim. There is so much going on. It's huge. There's so much to see and explore. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.